I the only one who remembers that Rose would still be alive if it wasn't for Barbara and her baby boy over there? I don't know. I don't care what they're offering. You hear me? I don't do business with them.
Mom,
How dare you?
Mom, don't give him this status.
Hear what he said about us.
Yeah, I heard what he said. It takes time for wounds to heal. It goes for all of us, including Dusty. I hope someday that we'll find a way to forgive and forget.
You know what? You picked the wrong words. And I'm about to kick your teeth in. I'll never forgive or forget what you did to Rose. You didn't value her life, and you never loved her.
Craig.
Yeah?
I hope your partner's objections don't prevent us from going any further with our party plans.
No. No. You're outvoted, partner. Sorry.
She has no vote, and she knows that, right?
You know what? Why don't I walk you to the car, and then I'll come back and I'll sort out all the details.
No, it's quite all right.
No,
really.
no, really. I should walk you to the car. I see out there. Come on.
Well, then I can't refuse, can I? Paul, thank you very much for your generosity towards Craig.
Yeah, sure. No problem.
Well, I'm not surprised you took the high road. You're a very good man.
I'll see you later.
Talking about?
You know what I'm talking about. I've told you before, and I will tell you again. If that Canadian gargoyle steps 1 foot back in this town, you're on your own, buddy.
Okay, I don't get it. I just don't get it. What did I say? Did I do something?
No, it's not you. You know, Craig. Now, listen, I have this. The club has this private party contract we have people sign, so I'm going to find it and you're going to sign it.
Okay. How do I know Dusty's not going to put the kibosh on?
Well, if you'd asked a couple days from now, apparently my word wouldn't mean squat. But we're both in luck, because I'm still standing and I say, let's party.
All right.
Aha! There it is. All right. Just look it over and then sign on the X.
Yeah, okay. You know what? I mean, I couldn't help but notice all of the hostility that Dusty was kind of pointing in your direction.
Yeah. Imagine that.
You always get the short end of the stick, don't you? And, you run interference for your partner, Craig, and he doesn't stand up for you at the moment you need him. And Dusty, well, you love him, you forgive him for all he does wrong, and he still dumps you.
What's your point, Paul?
I'm just saying, you know, I understand that you feel used. I can see why you would want to do something about it.
Oh, my God. I should have known.
Should have known what?
This peace, love, forgiveness thing is just an act. You want payback for what Craig tried to do to you, and you're looking for an ally. You're up to something. I am not buying this forgiving son act. You want revenge, and I just want to know where I fit into your plans.
What plans? I'm just trying to give you some friendly advice.
Oh, there's no such thing. No, and there's also no such thing as a son that forgives his mother overnight for sins out the yin-yang. You're setting her up for something, aren't you?
You have a very vivid imagination. It could get you into trouble.
Believe me, it does. Okay, if you're refusing to tell me what you're up to, then you at least have to tell me why you think I'd be willing to help you.
I'm not up to anything.
And what would stop me from blowing your cover? I mean, after all, Craig is my partner, practically family.
Right. Okay, let's just say, hypothetically speaking, of course,
Yeah.
that I were, you know, plotting some dastardly deed. I could tell you all about it. You wouldn't say anything. You have nothing to gain from running your mouth.
Oh, you think so?
I know so. You know, you look around this town, it's like nothing has changed. Barbara's still running around free even after brainwashing a child to commit murder. Craig is living large with his wife and his family even after trying to frame me for poisoning Rose. Nobody's life has changed except yours and mine. It's like someone has dropped a bomb in our two lives. I was going to marry her. I was very much in love with Rose. And you? Well, the only two things in this world that made you happy were Dusty and being here. Now you can cross them both off of your list. Dusty doesn't want you anymore. You've got no one to wake up to in the morning. No one on God's great green earth cares whether you live or die.
You know, you need to shut the hell up.
Why are you protecting me?
I'm not protecting Craig, Paul. He's a big boy.
Well, then let him stand on his 2 feet for the first time in his life. Tell me what you know.
Nothing.
Come on, Molly. If we're really gonna do this, then I have to insist on one thing. No more lies. Okay? Well, if you ever do change your mind, you want to unburden yourself, a little more friendly advice.
Advice about what?
I don't know, but you're up to something, and don't try and deny it, because I know that you and Craig are up
We
to
are
something.
not up to anything, Paul. We're just partners.
We're not partners, lapdog, whatever you want to call it.
Oh, come
You've got something on it.
on. What would I possibly have on Craig Montgomery?
I don't know. Henry told me something a few months
Oh,
back.
give me
No.
a break. Henry?
Yeah. Henry said that you recommended the baby broker. Well, all right. So how much longer are you going to protect a partner that won't fulfill his end of the bargain? Why don't you tell me, really, what happened with this so-called adoption? Easy. I'm not going to betray you.
It's just that I promised Craig that I wouldn't say a word to anybody about Annabelle Fettel or Cabot's adoption. If he finds out that I told you...
He's not going to find out. I'm very good at keeping secrets.
It's been a really long time since I trusted anybody.
Well, thank you, then. And we're on the same side now. And you can count on me to protect you no matter how bad it gets.
Protect? Protect me from what? Paul, what are you going to do?
What am I going to do?
Yeah.
I go home. I can make a couple of phone calls. United States. Well, I'm calling to see if you've made any progress in your search for Annabelle Marie Fettel. Oh. Custody. Well, I'll tell you whatever I can. I know that she brokered an illegal adoption for a man that lives here in Oakdale, Illinois. Oh, no, I couldn't possibly tell you his name. Craig Montgomery, M-O-N-T-G-O-M-E-R-Y. Yes, Craig. Who is it? Rosanna, what are you doing
You
here?
have to help me. They're trying to take Cabot away from me.
Who's that?
The Canadian police. I've tried everything to stop them, but they won't give up. That's them. That's them right now. Please, you have to take Cabot. You have to take him.
No.
You have to go out the back way, please. You have to hide him from me. Please, please, I want your mother to take him from me. I love him so much. Please help me.
Rosanna.
Please, please.
What have I done?
About Annabelle Fettel or Cabot's adoption, Paul.
Why do you ask?
Because Carly and Craig have both come to me pressuring me about keeping it a secret.
You're letting him influence you again. I really thought we were past all that.
Listen, if you want to hurt Craig, you go right ahead. That's your business. But Cabot is an innocent child, and I won't be any part of destroying that kid's life.
And you won't be any part of anything like that. Just relax,
You
Molly.
didn't answer the question. Did you tell anybody about Cabot's adoption?
What Craig did was wrong. Babies are not commodities to be bought and sold on the open market.
Never should have trusted.
You needed to tell someone the truth, and I needed to bring someone to justice. We both got exactly what we wanted.
I'm to the cops. Carly's gonna blame me for ruining her sister's life. Does that seem fair to you when I haven't done a damn
Molly.
thing?